Oh, I feel bad for ixKiller. He's just trying to be nice to Jessie, and Jessie's just denying him the attention that he wants. He says, Jessie, quadruple exclamation mark. Jessie says, hey dude. Then ixKiller says, let's go out, man. Lamau in all caps. Jessie says, hell yeah. ixKiller says, remember me, question mark. Jessie says, yeah dude, XD. And ixKiller says, you're sick, boy. So I don't know if I believe Jessie here. I don't know if that's facts that he remembers, but whatever they got going on, I'm happy for them. Anyway, we're gonna get into another best of 5. ixKillerx says his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. Something about spaghetti, mum spaghetti. Alright. Back-to-back show matches. Here we go. This is the content you've all been asking for. The return of the Pinkman, Jessie, is making a return to 1v1s after the recent 12 Titans Top 100 qualifier was announced. He's back in business. ixKillerx, after a disappointing debut against world number 1 OSM, well, I say world number 1, ranked number 1 OSM, he really wanted to come back and give it another bash, and now he's got a veteran of the Rocket League scene, Season 1 RLCS 4th place finisher, Jesse Pinkman, one of the most popular streamers on Twitch. Word on the street is that he's going to be starting to stream again pretty soon, but right now he's only focused on one thing, and that is eliminating one of Saudi Arabia's finest, Ix, who has had some pretty impressive ranked performances on his own YouTube channel, but he's yet to make a real splash on this stream. And Jesse, as we know, he loves his bumps. He really does love going for bumps and demos, and I want to see every single attack for Jesse be a bump or a demo attempt. That would just be phenomenal. Please, Jesse, go for it. Another one. Give the players what they want. But what a save. ixKiller forced into a top corner stop by Jesse's reverse 45-degree flick. Something that he is particularly good at. He did, of course, beat Devo in the what was it? We did the 1v1 roulette, Jesse versus Devo, and Jesse took out Devo in the 180 backflip flicks and the reverse 45-degree flicks. He is certainly booming them today as he rattles the crossbar with the second one. Close but no cigar for the Pinkman, and ixKiller's going to go for the zone bump. Doesn't quite hit it, and that bump onto Jesse's in fact going to just secure Jesse's opening goal. I have to point out that this is something that Jesse loves to play against. When he's up against someone who's dribbling, up against somebody who's going for bumps, when somebody who's going for flicks, that is a playstyle that Jesse likes to play against, and he likes to counter-attack against. Jesse hates shots, so if ixKiller just goes for more of a shooting playstyle, that's maybe the solution to beating Jesse. Another solution is to just, get Jesse to be greedy for boost and take the open net. That's, a viable option as well. Ix decided to fire early there, and I've got to disagree. I think it would probably have been smarter to go for a pop and then play off that. But yeah, Jesse certainly is back in his 1v1 stride. He was playing scrub earlier, and I think he only lost by a single goal, so I'm expecting to see good things from him. Today should be a very good series from these guys, and it seems to be a pretty good server. Although Ix showed me a clip he was recording his 1v1 against OSM the other day when I casted that one, and he showed me a clip from his POV. The server was not being very friendly to him. Oh my goodness, the ceiling shot is going to be pretty friendly though. He air rolls all the way around and front flips. Just turns the upside down takeoff into a more conventional approach, but still so difficult to stop. And I do like seeing that when players are willing to turn around and they don't feel the need to continue flying upside down, because sometimes it isn't advantageous. When the ball's high above the net, like we just saw from ixKiller, turning around and then trying to spike it down with a more normal looking aerial is much easier than trying to shoot it while upside down. So I do like that. The upside down, of course, is a lot more useful if you're lower to the ground. ixKiller backs off. He's managed to win the chess match with Jesse this time around as well. Jesse greeting for boost, not for the first time. ixKiller 2 times snipes the open net after Jessie has gone for the corner. And we're well into the game now. ixKiller's got to be feeling pretty settled. And I like that he's just gone for the boost here, rather than the really, really tight angled shot. Jessie's half flipping, he's got no boost, he's needed to be so careful, and in fact he's just not going to be careful at all, and ix is going to turtle him all across the field. Jessie's got no one but himself to blame for this one. Huge overcommit, 2 flips forward with no boost. He could have gone away to get the boost in the midfield at either one of those flips. Instead he just decided to keep committing. It's way too early in the game to be doing that, in my opinion. He's got plenty of time left, certainly to create a chance or two. ixKiller, who says he has been focusing a bit more on 3s recently, putting up a tough performance for the Pinkman, regardless. And that's a beautiful volley from the top of the pop. Jessie's got his work cut out for him as ixKiller is starting to pop off a little bit. Good change of angle at the highest point of what looked to Jessie like it might just be an air dribble. And kickoffs continue to look really solid for the Middle East I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Jessie the classic. Oh, he's double bumped him into the goal. No way. I thought that was going to be a surefire goal as he got the second bump, but in fact ixKiller dodged at the exact moment that Jessie bumped him and had an immediate recovery. Is there like a word for that? I'm so confused. I've forgotten if there's even a word for that. It's like it's a, you know, obviously represent is the sort of word that I'm trying to... Representative! Oh, it's so simple! I'm actually an idiot. I'm so dumb. What is wrong with me? I knew that there was a really, really simple word that I should know because I did go to school and I used to be able to write in English. That is pretty embarrassing. I'm so sorry, guys. I forgot representative. Like, I was so incapable of finding the word that I started to doubt its existence. I was like, wait a minute. I was sure there was a word for this. But I wasn't able to find it. I was like, well, I guess I must have just made that up. Well, no, there was a word. I am just that stupid. Good air roll volley by ixKiller. He's doubled Jessie's score with 34 remaining. Jessie did look a little bit lost in the midfield, but ixKiller found the ball. No problem. Found the goal momentarily afterwards. Game 1 looking pretty good. This is much better showing for ixKiller than he did have against OSM. Jessie's countryman and son, maybe. Wouldn't that be a twist if Jessie turned out to be like OSM's father? Or like, I don't know. Are there any other young Netherlandish players? Since this one looks like it might be over, let me just say really quickly, thanks to Beanstar with the Prime sub, ixNihilates with the tier 1, and Gooch the Grey with the Prime sub. I do appreciate all of those subscriptions. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you are enjoying the Rocket League content today, which is set to continue as E-League is just around the corner. It is Netherlandish, right? Yeah, Netherlandish. No, I am aware of Dutch. Don't worry, I'm not that stupid. But well, Netherlandish is more outlandish. Sounds a little bit better. Right, Jessie needs to step it up. He's decided to switch team, and to be honest, on the Jessie scale of card designs, this is actually pretty high up there. But I've got a sneaking suspicion that he's using Alpha Console and his card looks different in his own screen. Either way, he has decided to team up with ixKiller and put the ball into his own net. But we will not question Jessie. He knows better, of course. I think that was savable if he didn't panic. He could have push-pinched that one to the outside. A little bit rusty, says Jessie. His car is also looking a little bit rusty. Stejans275, thanks for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Jessie with the volley. Well, I would have liked to see a much softer touch there from Jessie. He put the ball kind of dead between him and his opponent, which wasn't wise given the speed that ixKiller was approaching. The title should be correct. King Spectre, is the title correct? If the title's wrong, just refresh. It should be fine. Don't worry about it. But Jessie says he's a little bit rusty, and I'd say the biggest problem for him right now is looking to be his first touch. He's not keeping control of the ball when he's finally getting a hold of it. It's a good 50-50 off the wall though. Fair play to Jessie. He's not afraid to turn around and challenge here, albeit he's at about half boost when he does. Title is correct. Of course, I never doubted you, King Spectre. I never doubted you. Never in a million years. This is a kickoff that Jesse's getting very good at, or he was getting very good at before he took his break from Rocket League, and at least from 1v1, where he's losing to the back corner and then he's able to recover, take the boost and the ball. Something that he came up with himself to try and counter Scrub's kickoff. And now his first touch was looking a little bit better now, but once again in the midfield it kind of deteriorates and he's lost all his boost trying to gain control of the ball again. Whereas ixKiller looking a little bit more efficient in his arrival to the goal. A nice pop to the far post. Jessie, although he does prefer to defend against dribblers than shooters, had his work cut out here. Good angle by ixKiller. The ball of course crossing the line at the last second before it got to the far post, making it as difficult as possible for Jessie to get the block. It's a pretty heavy touch by ixKiller, but yeah, I was waiting to see if he could hook shot after such a heavy touch. Looks like the answer was indeed no. Jessie going for another bump. This is so all in for even by Jessie standards. This is exceptionally all in, and Ix is punishing him on every single misplay right now. Dark skimp psychopath. Wait, dark skin psychopath. Sorry, I can't read. Thanks for the 100 bits, man. I appreciate that. I don't know what that message says. Hopefully it's not something rude. Oh, what was this from ixKiller? The 180 pop did in fact take Jessie out of the game, but the post was able to rescue him. And yeah, entirely intentional shot by Jessie on the counter, as he's had so many phenomenal reverse 45-degree flicks. He decides to let this one drop right underneath his opponent. Beautifully done. ixKiller says, nice shot. Wait, was that fail XD? He thought that Jessie had faked him. Then when he watched it again, he's like, no, wait a minute. You have flopped this one, haven't you? Both these players being a little bit wasteful with their kickoff possessions. When the shot is kind of open, they're going for it, even though I would rather see a soft touch. Oh, ixKiller shutting down Jessie's clear ball attempt. Snipes the boost at the far post. Jessie is in trouble again. He has struggled to get the ball clear at times this series, and Ix has starved him very, very well. Jessie's just done a loop around the box trying to pick up all the boosts, but he missed almost every single one of them. In fact, I think he did miss every single one of them. Luckily for him, ixKiller missed the volley. He's going for that delayed volley to the side like he went for earlier, with success I might add. And the backflip flick just gets shut down in the nick of time by Jessie. Good demo. Finally he's able to relieve the pressure, and he drops the my fault. Again, Jessie just highlighting that he is probably #1 in the world for quick chat tilt mechanisms. Oh, good save by ixKiller. Jessie looking to get another mind game. However, Jessie, oh no, he does get the win on the boost race. It looked like he might be out of the game after he dodged there. But Jessie now, he's turned this one around. He's given ixKiller a taste of his own medicine. Boost starves him, boxes him into his own half, and beats him to the punch. We're back within one. Jessie isn't done with this series just yet. I wonder what Jessie's going to go for on kickoff. So he is going to win this one again to the back corner. Something, of course, you can sometimes lose it. Oh, Jessie with the infield dribble. That's so cheeky. You can, of course, sometimes lose the kickoff to the back corner, and by that I mean you're going to have the ball go to your back corner, and then the opponent's going to win the race to it, so you've lost. But Jessie's letting the ball go to his back corner, but he's also getting there first, so it's more of a win in my book. That's a big misplay by ixKiller. He really should be saving this. Jessie, he thinks that he's so bad that it works. He was certainly looking for a much higher pop than he got, but it was high enough to go over ixKiller, who did misplay. What is this? ixKiller! Oh my goodness, Jessie! What have you done? ixKiller slow plays it for no reason. He could have just boomed this in the corner, but Jessie comes flying across. What a fake by Ix. If he saw Jessie going up on the wall there, then mad props, because that was a pretty good fake. But either way, Jessie should have had that. Come on, man. you gotta get the block there. That's just too much. Too much, I'm afraid. for me. Oh no. Jessie, what have you done? Ix has completely humiliated him, and this might be the full tilt as Jessie misses the overhead clear. I'm loving Ix's commitment to his finishes though. He's not giving Jessie any chance to recover, just absolutely slamming them in. Just over a minute remains and he's set to move to the triple match point. I'd love to come on, Jessie. Half volley. There it is. Okay. Half volley. There it is. Oh no. You had the right idea, but not quite the execution that you needed. He played exactly how I wanted him to though. That was smart. The good old scrub killer variation. Soft touch off the wall into the half volley. He's going for the same thing again. One bounce into the volley. There we go. Finally. Second time Jessie's able to get the play right. Soft pop into the midfield. Fake on the first bounce. And that's a really good mix-up. I've got to give it to Jessie there because ixKiller's reading the half volley. He thinks Jessie's going to go for the same play that he just did on the previous attack. Jessie mixes it up. Catches ixKiller a little bit earlier than he expected. And he's got a real chance now. Oh, if he'd won the race to the boost, that would have been right back in the game. But ixKiller's cleared the ball the wrong way. Jessie versus the open net. Can he get it in? Yes, he can, with a totally calculated finish. Using his opponent's car to help him. Jessie continues to find more and more terrible ways to score. Oh, Jessie, how does he do it? 18 seconds remain. He's actually tied it. This is why Jessie's such a popular streamer, but the bump onto ixKiller. He's going to give Jessie a chance to steal this one. He's missed on this off the wall shot. Ix with the last shot of the game kills the bounce, and Jessie is able to neutralize. Oh, he couldn't get the ball in the air. He was able to neutralize that final attack quite well. What are we going to have for the final play of the game? Jessie with a hard win. Is he going to go for the bump? He doesn't even need to. ixKiller's out of the game. Jessie has tied it. Magnificent performance from the veteran. The RLCS Season 1 World Champion 4th place finisher. How does he do it? There you go. Finisher. 1 overtime goal. That is an accolade if I've ever seen one. But credit to Jessie. Stuck in there. He did just enough to tie the game at the end. And yeah, good. That's smart. I like that he stuck with the orange team. It worked last game. Why would he change up? Must have been at least 3 goals that game for Jessie that only worked because he didn't do what he wanted to. I've got to say, like, there must have been at least 3 goals that only worked because ixKiller was expecting more from him. But hey, when we thought that Jessie was going to be full tilt after going 5-4 down, he managed to turn it around phenomenally well. Great mentality by the old man of Rocket League 1v1. Good zero boost flick as well. That is not easy to do. Sponsored by Iron Brew. I wish. I wish. I would take an Iron Brew sponsor, of course. I might hit them up. I don't think that. There's no way they would sponsor me. No way. I like the positioning of that shot by Jessie. He's decided to just kind of wait, though. Did not go for the boost steal in the far corner or back off to intercept, but ixKiller with a huge panic. Has Jessie really swung the momentum this far? So ixKiller, no need for that rush. There was no need for him to rush that ball and give himself a tough decision in the following few seconds. He should have been able to see Jessie back off and then go for a much more calculated play. Jessie once again just mind gaming absolutely everybody, including himself, in the near post, and somehow he's made it work. I don't know how he does it, but Jessie keeps finding brand new ways to score in this game. The fade away on the 50-50 was smart, but before that, I have no idea what he was thinking. I have no idea what happened in the corner and on the wall. Something happened, then Jessie scored. That is all I can say. What turnaround? We're staring down the barrel of Jessie being down by 2 games. He's losing 6-4. He's just been faked. A humiliating fake by ixKiller. And then second goal not long after with final minute on the clock. Jessie's able to turn it around, tie the game, win the OT, and then pop off at the start of game 3 and take a comfortable lead. He's sitting pretty on a pretty feathered cushion at the moment. But ixKiller Continues to look very threatening on the bounce dribble. Jessie not timing his challenge very well. Jessie certainly could have challenged this one earlier. He waits a little bit too late until ix is about to pull the trigger. Hello, Johnny. You have big nose. Thank you. I appreciate that. I would like to see another Game 5 today. Of course, we saw Game 4 earlier already. So we've certainly got time for a Game 5. Jessie going for the aerial bump. Look at him go. Like an eagle. Like a Boeing 747. Like a SpaceX satellite about to land back down on its platform out in the ocean. He just soars through the air. Straight into his target. Or Foxio, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying the brand new Jessie content. The old man, he's back, but he's just as strong as ever, and the counter turtle goal is going to be a statement that will be difficult to respond to. Who's in E-League? Top 8 teams from RLCS. It's all the top 8. Just go look at their Twitter, they've announced it already. There's a nice big graphic, because they've got higher production quality than my stream. Oh! Now this is the sort of Jessie that we saw demolish Farah on stream in the past. The sort of the absolute opposite of the Jessie that got creamed by Fairy Peak. A confident Jessie, an intelligent Jessie, a strong and independent Jessie who doesn't need help from his opponents to score. He just makes all of his own opportunities and then he takes them. Just does what he wants. Scores how he wants. Scores by accident at times. Now the tornado flick is going to be functional for the 7-1, just over 2 minutes. ixKillerx says that was laggy. I believe it. I've seen him. He's shown me clips before from his POV. I do believe that for sure. But I mean, when you're down by this score against a player of Jessie's caliber, what can you do? Lag or no lag, you're probably getting scored on. ixKillerx just feeling the pressure, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Jessie's sat on him with both cheeks firmly planted. It's going to be difficult to move. Good placement on the volley here. Jessie had a tough save. Jessie says 100 ping is too much, honestly. Good sportsmanship from Jessie, as we all come to expect from him. It's not over. It's far from over. I mean, I've seen Jessie throw away leads twice this big before, so it is far from over. ixKiller just needs to believe both in himself and Jessie's ability to throw the game. But Jessie's playing it really smart. He's playing it so controlled, and he's probably got the most humiliating fake that I've seen on stream in a long time. The zero boost. Cut infield. ixKiller had far too much respect for the boost total that he thought Jessie would have had. And ixKiller does drop the nice shot. He knows he's been completely outdone in that play. Jessie did all he could do to score in that situation. And again, he's just on the back wall. He's getting bumps where other players would perhaps just go for a recovery. ixKiller is going to turn this one around. It was pretty close, though, to a 9-2, not going to lie. Pretty close. You are beautiful. I'm very sorry. Your nose is not big. Don't worry about it, mate. I'm okay with my nose. I'm not self-conscious in the slightest. My nose earns me more money than, like, any other part of my body, so I'll take it. Good shot by ixKiller. I like this commitment. He knows he's not got long left. Well, he's got 2 minutes left. It's quite long, to be fair. But given how many chances he's been getting this game, he needs to score with most of his opportunities that he's going to get from this point onwards. Most of his opportunities. So he takes a shot from the tight angle, bags it. Jessie into the bar. ixKiller's aware. Good turnaround by X. He doesn't get he doesn't overcommit to a shot which was already into the crossbar. And Jessie's just doing wide loops on the wall, as we know he loves to do. Good pop though, and another bump attempt. Backflips out of this one. Honestly though, Jessie's bump game might be up there with some of the best in the world. It really is. When he's on fire, when he's getting his aerial bumps on point, it is so difficult to stop. And it's one of the things in Rocket League that I think is going to elevate sevenfold, is the one-on-one or 1v1 off the ball bumps. When you're just fully in control of an attack, you've got options. So you could volley, you could half volley, you could fake, you could dribble, you could flick, you could do any of these things, or you could just pop the ball and then go bump the goalie into his own net. And why not, if you're as good at it as Jessie is?
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, what's up?
You know what the funniest snake is? The Monty Python. Didn't like that snake pun. Well, don't
Nope.
throw a hissy's my duty to make
Crying out
people
loud.
laugh / cringe as a civil serpent.
For crying out loud. That's... I just got from bad to worse to dead. 4-goal game. ixKiller with his work cut out, and Jesse's making it extremely difficult with these kickoff wins. Top corner is not found. Ix needs to score with every chance he's going to get, though. It's rare to get more than 4 in the final minute, and Jesse is going to make it 5. Stall for celebration, and double match point is going to be his. I really thought it was going to be ixKiller's after he was winning by 2 goals towards the end of game 2, but what a turnaround. Jesse has really done well here to stabilize and then take the lead and then really, you know, swing the momentum so far in his favor. Thank you, Johnny. Now I am calm. I will donate to you sometime. Love you. Interesting. Alright, and banned. Oh, or timed out. I don't know what happened there. Did you just get ruined by Nightbot or something? I didn't read the message that I got timed out. Oh well. My what do you call it? My oh, I'm so bad with English today. Why am I just literally forgetting words that I know? My curiosity will be quenched though. I'll just not look. It's fine. We are definitely on our way to game 4 with Jesse in the lead. Good stuff by Jesse. I was worried that he was just going to get 3-0'd after I saw how game 1 started. Whoa, sweet boy. Thanks for the
Finally
premium
able to
shares.
donate, Johnny. Thanks for the high quality streams.
You're welcome, man. I appreciate that. I think I've got up to date with all, or I've stayed up to date with all the alerts. Have I? I'm pretty sure I'm up to date with all the alerts today. So, if I've forgotten you, please let me know, and I'll be sure to give you your shout out. Oh wait, I've got to tell them it's best of 5. There we go. Best of 5. Best of 5 is my favorite, I think, for Rocket League. Well, especially 1v1. I think best of 5 is fine. No need for the best of 7 really ever in Rocket League, in my opinion, these days. Like maybe in a grand final, it's the only time like of a really prestigious tournament I can see best of 5 being worthwhile, or best of 7 being worthwhile. But apart from that, I'm a big fan of best of 5. And I tried, you know, best of 3s for a while, best of 7s, best of 9s, best of 5s. I'm liking 5s these days. Oh, we've had the battle of fakes entering another round here. Jesse comes out on top, but all he has to show for it is 7 boosts and a dream, as Ix is still in control of this attack. He's given this ball away though and decides to come in for it in a very, very risky position. Jesse dominates the 50, and it's just forced now to use a lot of his boosters to recover. Whoa! This is way too many chairs, man.
Expect another one of these, Johnny big boy.
Thanks, wee boy. I appreciate that. I really do. That's like enough, what do you call it? Enough chairs. Sorry, I don't know what happened to the camera there. I think the right camera just screwed us somehow. That's enough chairs for like the chat 3 times over. Well, yeah, of course, best of 1's pretty cool for 12 Titans. I love the best of 1 for that, because that's something that you just sit down and watch the entire tournament in like 2 hours. You don't need to dedicate an entire weekend to the tournament. It's a different type of thing. High production quality. Every match is, you know, edge of your seat. But when you're doing live stuff like this, you can't just have best of 1. I think best of 5 is better for live show matches that I do. Better for like weekend tournaments in Rocket League as well. I see again able to take the lead. We noticed ixKillerx sniped the orange team from him, which is quite interesting. It can make a big difference in Rocket League what team you're playing. If you're a tournament player and you're not, if you don't really care about what color you play, but you feel like you're playing bad in one team, you know, and there's no like casters forcing you to play one team, one color, just switch it up. Just snipe that orange team. Sometimes you could throw your opponent off, even get him to stop thinking about the game just for a split second. Think, yo, why is he taking my orange team? That's one thought that is not helping him win the game. It's a distraction, so we'll just go for it. ixKiller, I would have loved to see the demo there. It was wide open. The ball might have even been rolling on target. There it is. So he's gone for it the second time around. And Jesse's got a tough ask. The double demo by Ix. Go on, get the triple. Turn around, slam him. He's right there. Triple demo. I think he was going for the pop, but he accidentally killed the bounce. Oh, I wanted to see the triple kill. That was pretty good to see the double. He almost got the point blank rebound through the smoke, to be fair to him. Good outplay. Ix with no boost takes Jessie out of the game. Darkskin Psychopath, thanks for the 300.
Send
He says
Bob
I
and
can't score
Vagina
right
and
after
I'll
scoring.
give you my heart attack juice even though stomach is in big toe.
Sweet boy, what is this? Mate. This is far too much. I feel like a girl streamer all of a sudden.
Rainbows up for all TH time I wasn't able to donate.
I appreciate that, man. I really do. But yeah, whoa, what is this? I was about to just talk over this because I didn't think a goal was coming, and suddenly it's a goal. Jessie flops it in. That was the goal right there. He was, sticking around to try and bump Ix, but Ix should have been able to avoid him and get the clear there. I really do think that was very savable. Yeah, I do want to say, don't feel bad if you can't donate, but I appreciate it if you can. So, big thanks to you, man. And another delayed side flip. This time is good. Ix, he's tried this a few times off the top of a high arc. This time he's done it from a lower bounce. Still just as effective. Far post secures the tie game. Hey, thanks for another 100, Dark Skin Psychopath. It's difficult to say that. I'm struggling. Jessie is playing this one really smart though. He's trying to play he's trying to frustrate ixKiller as much as possible. Go for as many 50-50s, as many ball carries, as many things that are just awkward to defend against as humanly possible. And he's got another goal with just a great challenge of the double jump. It's a bit unfortunate not to pop either Jessie or the ball here. It's very often when you go for that play and the opponent beats you to the ball, you're just going to bump them out of the way and then recover, no big deal. But he might have let go a boost a little bit too early and missed out on that. Sweet boy, thanks for the tier 1 sub as well. Welcome to the stream, man. It's good to have you here. Ix slow plays another demo play. He's going to go for another fake on Jessie. Jessie just barrel rolls straight through it. That was really good by Jessie. He's able to block the fake, and if ixKiller had shot it, he would have had the block on that as well. So great block by Jessie. He's still in trouble though, but he slapped this one clear. No big deal. 1 minute on the clock. Jessie looking to go up by 2. His control isn't there just yet, and he's used the crossbar to make it even worse. Oh my goodness, ixKiller with the choke of a lifetime. We would expect him to score this 99 times out of 100, but this is the one time that he's missed it when it matters the most. And now he's given himself a mountain to climb. Final 35 seconds. Jessie still up by 1 and on match point. But Jessie's shenanigans have gotten inside ixKiller's head. He is struggling to play his A game, and Jessie puts the pressure on even more. Is it going to be another 3-1 on the day? ixKiller goes for the boost. Jessie goes for the goal. And as we all know, the goal is more important than the boost when the net's open. That kickoff win might just secure it. Jessie really could just waste the time here. I'm sure he's going to go for something special. Instead, he just boomed it top shelf. And that is going to be GG's. Jessie with a huge turnaround at the end of Game 3. ixKiller not able to reach the air roll shot. He should have stayed closer to his line. Would it have mattered? Probably not. I think Jessie was in a good position to stop any counter-attack hopes. And all that's left for Ix is to go for a celebratory goal on 0 seconds. Of course, he wants to put it in Jessie's net one more time, and he will. Although not mathematically impossible, it is so unlikely that he'll bring this back. If Jessie slow plays the kickoff, it's almost impossible. Let's see what Jessie does here. I'd love to see a slow kickoff.
Not a fan
from him.
What's it called when the chameleon can't change its colors anymore? A reptile dysfunction.
Oh,
Three
yeah,
men
yeah,
walk into a bar. You'd have thought one of them would have seen it.
Yeah, that one I have heard of. Thanks, Five Magic, for more phenomenal jokes. GG's is called as Jessie takes down ixKiller. His second appearance on stream looked like it was going to be a good one, but Jessie turned it around with some unorthodox play. But Jessie says, wasn't an honor playing against a big YouTuber, man. ixKiller says, thanks, man. The love is real. Laggy as well. Rip. I have that clip. Or Still have that clip of you lagging. He wants to do a Middle East game. Let's see if Jessie wants to do that. I don't know if you can change. You can't change settings. My brother is uprising right now. You have any tips for him, ixKiller? Like one Middle East server. As a YouTuber, I mean. YouTuber tips, please. That's what we need. Wait. Go back. Wait, we need to do this. We're going back to the menu. Tips for getting the views. Right, how are we going to do it? I'm asking, is this on the screen? Hold on a second. Be Arab. Is that how you do it? Is that the solution? BRB flying to Dubai. Hold on a second, I'm on my way. It's going to be a difficult change to make, in all honesty. I'm not sure if that's possible. Not sure if that's a doable change, if I'm honest with you guys. Alright, we're going to do one more game here just for funsies. It's going to be on Middle East servers. Just to see if Jessie, or if ix can clap Jessie on his home servers. Or if Jessie can absolutely put him to shame. This is the big one. This is Pride or Prejudice. Right here. This is what we're about to see. I don't even know what kind of ping Jessie's going to get to this server, if I'm honest with you. I don't know what you expect to get on a Middle East server. Last time I did play on Middle East, I got like 280, which is kind of weird because I know that ixKiller gets like 100 from Middle East to Europe. So I guess, I suppose UK to the Europe servers is this way, and then Middle East is even further, whereas Middle East to Europe servers is like less, maybe. Yeah, Jessie joined the match super late. Okay, 140, that is playable. They must have changed Middle East servers. That's actually not too bad. This is like pretty much a bad US East server. Jessie says, let go. Let's see how we can handle the additional ping. This should honestly not be too bad. Like 144 ping is not that big a deal as long as the server's not dropping packets all over the place. Jessie's just going to have to try and play a little bit more aggressively. Doesn't want to give ixKiller any close to the ball plays to get some, you know, last second manipulation and take him out of the game. 500 off the 10k badge. I know, like the first day of donating bits, he's already nearly at the 10k badge. Few people have that. Few people have that. But yeah, don't get me wrong here, guys. I said that it was, you know, pride game. ixKiller just wants to have a game. It's more that he just wants to play a game without lag. He told me in DMs right now, can we play one game on Middle East? He doesn't care about win or lose. He just wants to play a game against Jessie without lagging. So that's pretty much all he wants to do here. He just wants to be able to play a clean game against Jessie because he's got a lot of respect for him. So that's what we're going to see here. So far, great start though for Jessie. He's got a couple of good shots and a couple of goals as a reward for it. ix is struggling on the home server. Sweet boy, there it is. There's the badge, the 10k. That's insane, bro. I really appreciate it.
I want my joyful badge, mwah mwah.
Thank you so much, man. That's a huge contribution to the stream. ixKiller, good volley, outplay in the midfield. Gets over the top of Jessie in the air. He's finally on the board. We're only going to do this one game on this server, then I'll probably just finish streaming host E-League. Are E-League live yet? Have they got like a pre-show countdown on the go? ixKiller again dominates the aerial battle. Jessie twice in a row is too slow. Ivanito 16, thanks for the prime sub. Appreciate it, man. Somebody let me know, is E-League live yet? They're not. Interesting. Yeah, Jessie's still a top level 1v1 Showmatch player if he's not getting tilted. Of course, we all remember that time that Fairy Peak just tilted the living daylights out of him and he was getting clapped. And there's been some times where he's playing against Scrub and he gets tilted out of the game as well. But you know, he's had some big wins also. Dominated to get a series against Farah. He beat Devo in the 1v1 roulette pretty easily. And that was, you know, although it's a 1v1 where you're only allowed to score with one shot, which I think is bad for Devo because he's more of a creative player who just makes it up as he goes. It's still impressive that Jessie was able to execute so well on the preset plays. Oh my goodness, ixKiller, can he finally get a goal on the fake? Yes, he can as Jessie pull shots him into it. This is actually really big because ix has been trying to get his revenge for quite some time now with the mind game. and he was just unable to get it for the longest time. Even that, Jessie was still able to get a touch on the ball without letting it go directly past him, which I've got to give him props for. You don't concede many you don't concede many goals by getting faked if you can at least flip into the ball a little bit, which is what Jessie's doing very well. Every time ix is trying to fake him. Scoring the series. This isn't part of the series. Jessie won the series already. ix just wanted to play a game against Jessie where he's not lagging, so we're going from one Middle East server game, which it doesn't look like it's going to be. It's pretty much just role reversal in terms of the ping. And Jessie doesn't seem to be struggling too much, except with the aerial battle, which has never been one of Jessie's strongest aspects of his game anyway, so not a huge detriment for him. But just to reiterate, ix isn't salty. He's not saying that Jessie didn't deserve the win. He's not saying, rah rah rah, I would win if it was Middle East. He literally just wanted to play a game without lagging because he wants to play Jessie again. Nice backflip pop. He tried this in one of the previous games in the actual series. Didn't get the high pop anywhere high or anywhere as high as he wanted to. Anywhere near as high as he wanted to, I should say. This time he gets it a lot higher and even slows the ball down a little bit just to get it over the top of ixKiller. This might be Jessie's cleanest game yet, I'm not going to lie. Apart from the couple of aerial outplays where ix was just a little bit too fast. Jessie's been looking very solid. He's again able to flip through the ball, blocking both the fake angle and the flick angle all in one. That is exactly what you want to do when you're getting attacked in that way. Kickoffs looking exceptional for Jessie. Also, ix is struggling to match the control that Jessie's bringing to the table. We saw Jessie win a couple of games in the earlier series where it didn't look like Jessie had the best control. Some of the goals he was scoring were goals where ix just had way too much respect for him, but this is a completely different story. Jessie is just popping off as he booms another one over the top with a reverse 45-degree flick. The offensive repertoire of Jessie in terms of dribbling is certainly one of the best in the world for 1v1. He does have a lot of variation in his play. ix realizes the one aspect of the game where he's been strongest has been in the air, so that's where he's going to take the ball. Doesn't work out this time. Jessie trying to slide one into the bottom corner. This end-to-end round the pitch style of play is going to favour Jessie in a 4-goal lead, of course. A lot of time getting wasted, and he shuts down the challenge, or he challenges very well. Double demo. Ball in Jessie's half means it's a huge win for him again. But actually, ixKiller's just gone straight for it without picking up boost, so he almost gets there in time. And the demo on the exit gives him the open net. This time he's going to secure it. He missed an open net in game 4. Which would have given him a tie game, I believe. Or what was it? I can't... Wait, have I just made that up? He did miss an open net. I don't remember 100% if it would have given him a tie game. Either way, though. Good to see ixKiller playing a little bit more consistently. He's not as tilted now the series is over. He's a bit more relaxed. And he's able to, hit that open net with confidence. Jessie getting the revenge demo. Floor pinch would be good if ixKiller doesn't spawn in the right place. Jessie going for the montage play. ix just spawns and shuts it down. Good block on the near post volley by Jessie, who is moving closer and closer to a victory in this match. 3 goals still the difference. ix needs 1 every 20 seconds. Jessie went for a bump. That is exceptionally risky. ix is going to wait for the bounce. He doesn't shoot with the most power. And with that turnaround, we might just be looking at Jessie getting the W. ix is going to struggle to create 3 chances with this much time remaining, and Jessie being so in control of his boost situation. Bit of a non-bump there from Jessie, and no contact, if you will. But it doesn't matter. He's got all the boost that he needs. Doing his best Evo impression. Doubles ixKiller's score. He just has better ball control today, at least. Jessie's ball control has been that little bit better. He's won the flicks game, he's won the mind games, and honestly, one thing that has absolutely carried him to victory is his challenges when ixKiller's trying to fake him. Jessie, I think at least 4 or 5 times in the past 3 games, has shut down very, very good fake attempts by ixKiller. Whoa, sweet boy with the super sub. Are you insane? He's already cheered 10k, already done a regular sub, and now he's just gone and upgraded it. Bro, this one's for you, mate. The Jessie content. It's all for you. I appreciate that. That's incredibly generous of you. Enjoy the diamond bean emote. GG. Jessie able to take it on Middle East.